Press conference of Cameron Norrie, please raise your hand for the first question.
What is the most valuable thing you take from this tournament?
Yeah, it's a good question. I think that at the start of the week I was not really playing my best tennis, so for me to be in the final and play the level like I did at the beginning of the match today was probably the best thing. You know, I competed as hard as I could all week, and I really found my level yesterday in the semis and today at times. So I think it's great to play another final. Obviously, I'm really disappointed not to be holding the trophy and with the mate, but yeah, a lot of positives to take with the way that I started the week.
Hi, Cameron, Agustín, here in front of you,
Okay.
in Fruta Deportiva. How do you feel of the match? You have a good moment, especially in the second set. And how do you prepare for the rest of the season? No? Thanks.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I started the match well and I dropped my level for a little bit, and every time on his serve I had a lot of 30-alls and juices on his serve, and he played better than me, and I didn't really get into the rallies and return with depth like I did yesterday, so that definitely showed, and I raised my level at 5-3, and he got a little bit tentative, and that was my chance. And then, I should have really held my serve at 5-6, but he played a really good game there. But yeah, it was a good match. Like I said, all the bigger moments, he was better than me, and that was the difference, and that's usually the difference anyway in a tennis match. So all credit to Charlie, and he deserved to win. And yeah, it's a quick turnaround. I'm going to Rio actually tomorrow morning, and then I'm playing on Tuesday, so not much time to think, and I'm going to try rest and recover as quick as I can, and then get ready for Rio. It's going to be pretty humid and hot conditions I played before, so I'm ready for that.
Hi Cameron, how are you? I wanted to know how did you prepare the match against Carlos before? What was your strategy against Carlos, who is a specialist in this clay surface? And how did you prepare before the match?
Yeah, I did my normal routine. I went to the same restaurant like I did last night, and he was there at the same restaurant at Marcelo in Porto Madeira, so he was sitting at the table right next to me. So we were preparing the same and eating the same food, so we didn't have an advantage on the food front. But for me, I knew I needed to play aggressive and to take it to him and really be the one dictating the points, and I think I did that at times, and he was doing it for the majority of the match, predominantly with his return and with his serve, so he was returning really well with a lot of depth, so it was tough for me to really stay on the front foot with my serve in the service games, so credit to him there, but I could have returned a bit better at times and executed some shots, but I really started the match well, and I was hitting the ball big, and my backhand was travelling. So I wish I could have been in a tie break. It could have been in a third set, and it could have been anyone's match from there. But he did well to break me at 6-5.
Hi, Cameron.
Hey.
Congratulations on a great week. You said throughout the week that you felt you were improving this week. You were already inside the top 10. I don't know if that's a goal for this year to come back. And I wanted to know, what do you feel are the small differences, because inside the top 10 everything is really tight, that make the top 3, and what would your game would be missing, so your goal is to get to the top 3? Thanks.
Yeah, good question. I think I need to improve a lot of things, especially managing my service games, and my serve definitely let me down today. I usually serve around 65 or plus %, and I was serving, I think it was 56% today, and then I had to play a lot with my second serve, and Charlie was really returning well with a lot of depth, like I said. So I think there's a couple of shots in there, especially around the net, where I could be a little bit more clinical. There was 2 moments in the match where I serve volleyed, and I had the volley there, and it was an easy point. So just to convert all those points and definitely work on a lot of things in my game that I need to keep improving. And like you said, that the margins are so small, and I can easily be back inside the top 10 with one great week. So I need to keep improving, keep pushing, and keep staying as fresh as I can, because I never know when it's going to be my week. You know, like this week, I was feeling not great and physically, and I was quite tired after Bogota in Colombia, and coming here, and I'm leaving with a lot of confidence and a lot of positives. So I really enjoyed the week, and definitely the crowd here gave me a lot of energy and a lot of inspiration to keep playing, keep fighting, regardless if they're for me or against me. So yeah, a lot of things, but yeah, I would like to be back inside the top 10 and top 5 for the first time.
I would like to ask you, what's your favorite surface? What do you think you need to improve to play much better in the clay for the future?
Yeah, my favorite surface is hard court, just most comfortable on it, and I played college tennis on hard courts, but I think in the future clay can be my best. I'm a very physical player, and my forehand can be very heavy, and then my backhand can be very low, so it's a tough transition for the other guy with the variety. And I think with the clay, I think I can be a bit more just better at net, and I can use my serve a little bit more as a weapon at times. And with my forehand return, just finding depth consistently, I think is going to be a major key. And I felt the movement as the week went on, I was getting better and better, especially moving to the forehand and really trusting the foot and the slide, defending the forehand really, really well yesterday, especially. But yeah, Charlie was really pushing me side to side and making it a really physical match, even though the rallies weren't that long, but he was able to get the initiative early on and kind of dictate the play. So I think in, like I said, all areas I need to improve.
What do you learn about yourself in this tournament, in this week? What do you learn about your level, your emotions, and your skills? And what was your opinion about what was your best reason to show up your level here?
Yeah, I think I learned that the Argentinians can support a British player. Well, I think that was, for me, that was crazy to see that. I don't know if they've ever supported a British player before, so I learned that. And then, yeah, I think, like I said all week, I didn't play that well at the beginning of the week, and even not playing well, I was able to get through a couple of tough matches against some good clay court players. So, yeah, I definitely can use this week to my advantage, especially going into the weeks on clay in Europe and Monte Carlo, and some of the earlier weeks where it usually takes me a bit longer to get used to the clay, that I'll have these matches in my pocket and to use and to take for experience, especially knowing that I can get through matches not really playing great, and I really competed as hard as I could in all my matches, regardless of how I was playing. So yeah, definitely can take a lot of confidence from this week.
Last question.
What's happened that we are spending many days, we are asking you about Facu?
Yeah, that's actually a good effort from you guys not to bring up Facu. Yeah, he obviously had a great week, and he obviously had a lot of people to organise and to get tickets for, and a lot of people asking him to come watch. So I can imagine for him it's pretty stressful, but I hope he enjoyed the week, and he had his family there watching, and a lot of his friends watching, and I'm sure he would have loved to be playing and not coaching. So yeah, he did a great job getting me ready, and yeah, it's a special tournament for me because it's a special tournament for him as well.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.